Hi. I have my sewing machine out. I've been working on a fish. Let me show you. Let me show you the fish. Let me show you the fish. Look how cute he is. This is a continuation of my last video where I made some surprise duck stuffies. I have another one here. This one will get packed up and shipped off somewhere. But yeah, so my niece, I think this one's for Lorelai, requested a fish. So this is the only fish that I'm making. This is so random. 3 ducks, 1 fish, 1 bird, and 1 chicken. It's like I'm taking orders or something. But yeah, I thought that I added the little mouth to the fish, which is pretty cute, and then also the flower button eyes, which just are adorable. But then I saw I had this lace in my sewing supply kit, so I thought that was a pretty fun little gill to add. But now I have to stuff this guy, and then sew it up, and then make a chicken and a bird. I also today would love to share with you what Olinda from Olinda's Artistic Oddities, all the goodies that she brought me when she came to visit last week. I'll show you a little bit of our little art adventure. We met up with a couple of other art friends who live locally here, Meli and Steph and Ann. And then also Olinda came to our holiday party, our Christmas party that we had here. So she got to meet all of our friends, which was great, and it was a really late night and really fun. And then yeah, it was so good. It was so good to hang out with you, Olinda. Yeah. So it is Saturday afternoon at 3:15, 3:17. And I need to get all of these sewing things done. I'm hoping today, so that I can just be done with Christmas. Prepping for Christmas. Yeah, so let's stuff a fish and then sew a bird and a chicken. Let's do that. So I'm just using this old pillow. I don't know if that's weird, but it works. I want to make it too stuffed. So I want to get the little lips filled, a little collagen in the fish lips, perhaps. Are you all ready for the holidays? What do you have planned? What's going on? We're going to visit my family on Christmas Day, and then nothing else planned, just super relaxing. I will be working, but it's turning out like it's probably going to be a little bit quiet, so that's good. I did take 2 days off, but good. That feels good. Okay, I'm gonna hand sew this up and then we can move on to a bird. There we go. We have a fish. It's super light. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. All right, on to a bird. Okay, whatever is on top is what we're gonna do first. A chicken. Let's do a chicken. So I've pre-cut out all of my pieces according to the pattern pieces. I have pre-ironed them, pressed them, so now it's just a matter of assembly, which should be relatively simple. So I am again using Madison Moore's flyaway crossbody bag, and the other one was the fish version, and those are the ducks that we have already made. The chicken view and the songbird view, so slightly different. Actually, that's the duck. Anyway, I need to find page 23. Chicken bag, wing, tail feathers, comb, and beak. Okay, that's pretty easy. And then I'm gonna stuff them with old little fabric scraps, and I'm gonna quilt them a little bit along those lines, and then it's putting it all together. And 2 tail feathers. You're a little shaky there. Two tail feathers. So I'm just gonna sew and sew. Done. What's up, Bubby? What do you smell? Okay. I don't know why my corners like always turn out like that. Why is that? I might have to do this one again. That's looking a little bit funky. I'm gonna unpick that one and sew it again, and then I'm gonna give all these a press, and then I'm gonna stuff them, and then I'm gonna quilt them a little bit. I accidentally finished everything. What did you last see? You last saw the fish, the completed fish, which is, I want to say maybe a favorite, but I don't know. It's too soon to tell. And then I was working on the chicken. So the chicken is done, which is silly, very silly, very silly. Also maybe a favorite. And then I did the bird, the little songbird who has a nice little belly strip. She's very cute. And then of course I have the ducks from last week. This guy still doesn't have a beak, but he's just gonna live without a beak. So yeah, 3 ducks, a chicken, a bird, and a fish. they're so silly, but they're so much fun. They're so much fun. I'm sure they're great as oh yeah, and a fork duck. I'm sure they're great as crossbody bags, and maybe one day I will do it, but buying the patterns just to make these stuffies, pretty happy. So silly. Well, that was fun. That took a couple of hours. It's 6:30 now, so I forget what time it was earlier, like 3. Plus I took Simon for a walk and made us dinner and ate dinner and just like had a relaxing sewing time listening to audiobooks and audiobooks specifically. One. Watching a little Kathleen Illustrated. And yeah. I really maybe should have used more lace. Pretty cool. Pretty fun. I'm going to set up my overhead now and get out some art supplies and show you all of the things that Olinda absolutely spoiled me with last weekend. And a little bit of our time together. Yeah, so you enjoy that while I get set up, and then I'll see you back here in a minute. It's an art date with Olinda and Meli, and soon others, hopefully. I've never had any of those.
I think it was on my little swatch sheet I sent you.
I tried to use it.
Like 30 lines.
It's gouache.
Just
Yeah, just straight.
Are you gonna get? I want some recommendations.
Madder brown,
Okay.
which is reddish,
Is that pink? I think is the pink to get.
and I'm interested in like denim or indigo.
Oh, indigo.
And I'll
yeah.
get pink.
Yeah.
That's it.
Maybe. That's so cute.
Okay, thank you.
Love mine. I haven't used this yet.
It's good.
So I gotta keep trying it. And I want to try doing some square
We'll just do like a little
shopping happiness.
little pic. We'll just all go around here. It'll get us.
Yeah, and you're still in.
Hey. No.
I love this one.
Yesterday, and I saw your dog.
Yeah, Luna's always
I
in the
did watch it
window.
at 1.25 times while I was sleeping. I saw your dog.
Yeah.
She's very cute.
Every time I open that window, she comes up to the window and she just looks at me.
Work into it.
That's fluorescent.
Yes.
The pink that we all love.
Amazing.
It's so fun.
Very, very. That looks really good with the green.
I don't know if it's a good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's just down Queen at Queen. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay, we are back with almost everything. Almost everything from Olinda. I'm telling you, I was spoiled. I'm just gonna get a sketchbook to swatch things out on because that's a fun thing to do. I will say the two things that are missing are little paint palettes. Oh my gosh, that she makes. So this is one that she gifted me. This was the original one that she had gifted me that was engraved. She engraved with my name and little tulip friend. And there's her strawberry, who is named Hank. I did order a second one of these because I wanted one for my 3 favorite colors, my limited watercolor palette. So I ordered a second one. I mean, yes, a second one to give as a gift. And then she brought another one, so I had 2 that I filled with paints and gave as Christmas gifts. Yeah, the one had a 3D printed palette insert in it, which was really, really cool. And stay tuned because Olinda got a 3D printer, and I'm sure you're gonna see some things. She brought this pencil case that she added this little moth to. It's very cute. I'm not using it yet, but it's very cute. She also brought some 2 pieces. This one is a print, 2 pieces of art. This one is a print. Very lovely. I love the pink underpainting of this, and then like the green with the pink and the blue. It's just so pretty. Print of an original artwork, original painting made with gouache and watercolor paints, handmade with love by Olinda's Artistic Oddities. Very lovely. And then this beautiful, I thought this was original. It's a print of an original artwork. It's still really beautiful. It looks convincing. Honestly, I thought this was an original. but it is also a print. I am going to frame this one. It's going to go up on our little gallery wall. I just love it. Obviously, I'm a big sucker for strawberries, and the colors in this one are just yummy. What's next? I'm gonna show this. So this is just a little case that she made on her 3D printer. I don't know quite what to do with it, and it's very cute. Maybe it'll become a watercolor palette. Oh, I added a battery to Ray's vintage Casio watch, and now it tells me it beeps every hour, and I really like it. Yeah, but this is super cute. I can't wait to see what else she does with her 3D printer. And she was recently in Vegas, and she got me this pencil sharpener. So let me see if it'll work upside down. Ooh, it's cheating, but 777s, that has to be good luck. It's so cute. That lives on my shelf right beside me now. Let's go to this lovely big tin of beautiful redness. Caran d'Ache gouache set. This is the dried gouache pucks. Do they call it pucks? They're very, very lovely, and I've been wanting them for a long time. When I was in Japan last, I got a set of Holbein that are very similar, and yeah, these are everything that I ever thought that they would be. This is Olinda's set, so she has used it before, which is why it looks used, which totally cool. It's like I like sharing. She didn't have to bring me anything. Olinda, you didn't have to bring me anything. And yeah, it's like we did a little art swap. I did have a couple of things for Olinda, and we just did a bunch of let me swatch these out while I talk. We just did a bunch of reorganizing and redecorating. Not redecorating, that sounds too much. But like moving furniture around, getting rid of like some pieces of furniture that we didn't need that were just taking up space and adding clutter. And as part of that, my strawberry painting that lives on the wall had to come down because of plants. Anyway, I gifted that to Olinda, which I knew. No, I didn't know. I offered it to her, and I know it was a big pain probably in the butt because she is from Texas, and so she would have to make accommodations with the airplane and whatever. But yeah, so that painting has finally found its forever home, which I'm very happy about. And I mean, honestly, it was the least that I could do. Look at how nice these are. I haven't sprayed these to like pre-wet them or anything, but they're really, really easy to wet and get a lot of color off, and yeah, super vibrant. They mix well together. Maybe I'll do a couple of mixes once I'm done swatching. Anyway, I'm still just overcome with the generosity. It was so nice to get to meet because like we've only known each other online from Art Hang Party and then other places, but definitely Art Hang Party. And to get to meet people that you've only met online in person and like be totally comfortable inviting them over to your house, hanging out, it's just, I don't know. I think it's really special. So I highly encourage that if there's people that you have the opportunity to meet in person that you've met online from our art community, let me clarify that. Although, yes, from our art community, I highly suggest that you do it, because I guarantee you will not feel awkward at all. It'll be like an extension of hanging out just like you would online, but in person. Like, it's so comfortable. So yeah, these colors mix beautifully together. Especially like the greens are not greens that I would ever use on their own, but just a little bit of mixing, and it's so nice. This pink, I bet you, this pink and this blue are gonna make magic. Ooh, lovely. Lovely. I did do one painting with these so far, I think. Very rough, very loose, but pretty fun. Like the range of greens that I got out of these greens, pretty good. Pretty good. So that is the gouache set, which is very, very lovely. Maybe I'll just leave this here. And I was using a snap brush, Princeton Snap, which I really like using for like acrylic gouache, and dried gouache is very nice. I wouldn't use it for watercolor, but yeah. She brought a box of Blackwing pencils, and this is the Jerry Garcia set. It says each quarter we release a new limited edition pencil celebrating the people, places, and events that have defined our creative culture. Yeah. I did share a couple of these also with Meli. Oh, there's a bit of a mix in here. Blackwing Soft. I have to sharpen that one. Yeah, so I gave a couple of these to Meli as well when she was over here for Art Hang Party. But how pretty. Pencils for years and years and years. Very nice. I mean, it's a Blackwing pencil. I have a couple here unsharpened. Where's my sharpened? This might have been my first Blackwing pencil. They're just really nice, really soft, really good to draw with, to use. They're lovely. Just going to Karen Gouach. I always have to spell gouache out in my head. And this is a Blackwing. Wow, I can't write. Pencil. Boom. This is a set of Neocolor ones. Which is like so generous. Neocolor ones, they're wax pastels. These are the non-soluble, non-water soluble ones. I love this color. I'm going to use these. I'm going to use these. I always think that Neocolor 2s are better, but I really don't use my Neocolor 2s with water very often. And this is a really, really nice range of colors. And colors I don't have in my Neocolor 2s, I'm not going to let the fact that these are not water soluble get in my way of using them. They're a lot softer than I remember them being too. Yeah, so it is a really, really lovely range of colors. And white. Yeah, fun, 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 fun. Neocolor 1. I did not mean to write through the white, but that's okay. What's next? Well, might as well do all the Caran d'Ache tins. This is not what you think it is. This is not what you think it is. She gave me one of the empty special edition tins, and I made a little sample set of the Holbein granulating colors. Look how pretty those are. This is the 24 set of Holbein granulating watercolors. And they're so pretty. Oh my goodness. Simon's got a frog in his throat. Look at how pretty they are and granulating. So these I'm definitely going to pick up when I'm in Japan. We'll be there again in February. We're going to Tokyo, and these are definitely on my must-get list. I might as well swatch some out here because it's fun. Let me change my water though. That's kind of gross. But really, really nice. I do have, they should fit in here perfectly, but I do have some sticky tack under each of these, so it's a little bit not quite fitting proper. And then finally, this really cool box filled with goodies. Let me just move everything over a little bit this way. So this is Olinda's business card. Take a screenshot of that and go check out her YouTube channel, her coffee shop, her Instagram. Yeah, get yourself one of those little paint palettes. You will not be disappointed. Yeah, we'll get there. These pencils are from General Pencil Co. Kimberly. This one is an 8B, and this one is a 9XXB. Whatever 9XXB means, but like super, like look at that, super soft. This is yummy. This might be my new favorite pencil. And they are graphite. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. So that's pretty fun. And then she gave me her set of, I think it's the 24 set of Derwent drawing pencils. Yeah, I'm so excited. The colors are so lovely and natural. I'm just gonna randomly swatch them out here. They're like smooth and creamy. That's a white. And like a little bit thicker than a regular pencil. I will need to like play with them and see how they interact with other materials, like how they go over gouache or watercolor, how they play with neocolors, how they play with other pencils. And I do have oil pastel on the back of this paper, so it's maybe, oh yeah, not feeling quite as smooth as it would if I were doing it over here, but that's okay. And we'll get to the pink. The pink that had a bit of an accident when I opened it up. I just love how natural all of these colors are. Like I have Prismacolor. I have the big set of Prismacolor Premier color pencils. I think the 72 set, which has lovely like brighter colors. But I think like these are going to be so nice to add into my pencil collection. Yeah. Yeah. Voice over Melissa, for some reason, my audio for the rest of these clips, this clip just stopped working. So, fun. So here I am. This is a solid paint marker in multiple colors that is very fun, a little bit stinky. I do have one rainbow marker like this, but it's with primary colors, so this one is pretty fun to have. Yeah, it's just super creamy, a little bit stinky, really, really, really fun. What we have next is a brush pen from Kuretake. It's very pretty. The ink isn't like super juicy in this, and so the lines in it are a little bit varied, and I think it's going to be really fun to draw with. See, it's like a little bit streaky, which is fun and super pretty. This tiny little paintbrush from Da Vinci is just about the cutest thing that you've ever seen. I think I was saying something like I should have swatched the watercolors with that, but I didn't. A water brush, always handy. That's what that shake was, always handy. This is acrylic ink, and it's very pink. And when I first opened it, I didn't realize it was liquid, and so there was a little bit of spillage, which is why there's pink all over the pencils. And I'm pretty sure I make a little bit of a mess again. But Mess is fun. Look how nice that pink looks with the green gouache. Just looking at that now. Very, very, very good combination. See? Messy. It's weird. Oh yeah, I mentioned that. The pink and the green look good together. It's weird trying to remember everything that I said while blabbering away in the video. Um, but this if anybody is still here, let me know. This is a long one. These are some stickers that Olinda made that are very cute. Speaking of cute, this is without question the cutest sticker ever made. Olinda has all of these available in her shop, or if not these, then other beautiful stickers that will adorn any sketchbook that you may need adorning. So check out Olinda's Artistic Oddities over on Coffee. I will, of course, have her linked in the description. And also, she has a YouTube channel here. I'm sure I probably mentioned it, but check out her YouTube channel. There's a ton of art supply swatching videos, art hauls, plein air videos. You get to see what she does in and around her home and stuff out and about in Texas. Yeah, I don't know what else is happening in this video. I'm just watching it as you're watching it. Kind of feels like I went somewhere. Who knows? Simon probably took a drink of water. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, this was a bit of a mishmash of a video, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Who knows if anybody is still watching at this point. But I know I'm not the only one who likes long videos, so thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you, yeah, for being here. I mean, thank you. Thank you to Olinda for hanging out with me on this weekend, and Meli and Steph and Ann for coming to hang out as well. It was really lovely. And Olinda, thank you so much for everything that you gifted to me, and I hope the painting finds a really nice home in your really nice home. Yeah, if anybody is ever in the neighborhood of Toronto, let me know. I would love to meet you and hang out and do some drawing out somewhere, or perhaps have you over for art hang party. Okay, I think we can call this done. Please check out Olinda's YouTube channel and her coffee shop and follow her on Instagram and all of that good stuff. And I will see you at Art Hang Party. Oh, I think I did mention Art Hang Party is happening on Friday, December 26th. So if you're watching this shortly after it's released, we will be meeting on Friday instead of Thursday, which is Christmas Day. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, however you celebrate. I hope you have a really lovely time with lots of extra time for making art over the holidays, and you enjoy lots of time with family and friends and a little bit of time with yourself and your sketchbooks. Okay, everybody, I'll see you later. Bye.